The New York Daily News is reporting that a 1-year-old boy died of a gunshot wound to the head over the weekend, and investigators believe it happened when a 3-year-old boy managed to get his hands on a loaded gun and fire a round, according to authorities. Investigators suspect that the 3-year-old accidentally fired the fatal round into the baby boy's head after discovering a handgun in Cleveland's East Side. It's a sad day for Cleveland, said the police chief. They have released that the 1-year-old victim was Braylon Robinson. Cops are trying to figure out exactly how the 3-year-old got access to this weapon, but Williams, the police chief, described the firearm as untended. Williams has not named the homeowner, but says that charges are likely here against the person responsible for the firearm. We haven't heard that too often, Lewis, when it comes to these shootings. Usually we hear an investigation is going on, no charges have been filed, and ultimately no charges are filed. But in this case, we hear from the police chief that, yes, they are very seriously looking at charges here and expect to file them against whoever is responsible for this gun.
Yes, someone should be held accountable, and it shouldn't be a 3-year-old. I think we can say that with certitude.
Yeah, if a 3-year-old shoots a 1-year-old dead, somewhere there's an adult responsible because the 3-year-old was not able to buy that weapon.
Without a doubt, yeah. And, it's frustrating to hear these stories because we know that nothing is really being done about this, and it happens all the time. And something needs to be done. At the same time, I know that there are actual responsible gun owners out there who are equally frustrated when they hear these stories because they know every time they do, we get closer to laws that they would just not like to have implemented.
The chief also blasted gun culture. Quote, "This is a senseless loss of life for this city again, and it's directly related to guns. We need to really take a hard look at the things we're doing out there on the state, local, and national level to get some of these guns out of our communities because nothing good ever happens." He is, of course, taking heat as a gun grabber, and of course the police don't want you to have guns. They want to be the only ones with guns, which is kind of becoming a tired argument for me. This idea that we should look to the experts who deal with civilians with guns to see what they think. But then when we do, and they say we do have a gun culture problem, the reaction is, yeah, they want to be the only ones with guns. Of course they want nobody else to have guns.
Yeah, we are, it's the gun culture here it's going to be very difficult to change. And, the problems are social problems, but the only way to change it seems, is to make sure there are less guns or make sure that we are prosecuting people who negligently use them.